welcome back to my channel. So before I even jump into this video, I just want to take a moment to thank all of you who continuously watch my videos and comment and leave really nice remarks for me. I really appreciate it. I recently hit 2,200 subscribers, and to me that's just amazing. And I know I'm not the most consistent YouTuber, but I just really am thankful for everyone who's stuck with me and who always looks forward to my next video. I really appreciate it. It makes filming and editing and getting all glammed up kind of, you know, worth it. So thank you so much. So for today's video, we're going to be talking about this hair yet again. In my last video, I gave you details on the hair, who did it for me, how much it cost, the packs of hair and everything. So if you're looking for that video, you can click this link right here. In today's video, I just want to give you details on how I've been kind of wearing the hair, maintaining it, styles I've been wearing, and show you a little bit of how I plan to do the takedown, which I'm actually going to be doing today, right after filming this video. So let's jump into it. Oh, look at you! If I'm filming, well, too bad the camera is not on you. I have a feeling this video is going to be a little bit on the choppy side, so I hope it flows and makes sense. I'm going to do my best to like edit things appropriately, and if not, we'll just go with it. I started taking it down like 2 days ago, right after work, and I was like, oh my god, Ngozi, you do not film like any single update. Like if you don't do an update for your styles on YouTube, it's like, you know, it's not gonna be a good look. So we had to rearrange my whole weekend, and it's now Sunday, and I'm just like, I need to get this video done. I've had this hair in now for what will be 6 weeks tomorrow, and it has been a great 6 weeks. Let me give you some of what I think are the pros of the hair. I think the #1 pro of having a style like this is that it's so unique and different, and people are always like, oh, did you get locks? Did you get dreads? I'm like, no, it's a protective style. You always are done. You always have like a done hairstyle, or a hairstyle that can be like quickly done in like a few minutes. So this is one of the main styles that I wore, and again, always, even without makeup, I usually look pretty neat and put together. And the third main pro for me was that it was a nice protective style. It completely put my hair away for 6 weeks, and that was great. That's 6 weeks of retention and hopefully growth that will be maintained. It's been super easy to like, you know, not have to worry about my hair and have to like worry too much about washing my hair or moisturizing my hair, because it was kind of like sealed in. Some of the cons of the hair, the first con I felt was that the hair is heavy. And I know I said in my last video that it wasn't too noticeable, and it's not. But it's heavy in the sense that when working out or at the gym and you're jumping around, like you feel like the weight of the hair. I always had to be sure that, especially around my edges, pull the hairs out so it wouldn't be like a lot of tension on the hairs on my edges, and also in the back, like in the nape areas. It does, some of the dreads can be a bit weighted, particularly around your edges. The second con is that the hair does and can collect like lint, especially around the ends. Hopefully you can kind of see that. It really wasn't too bad until like 2 days ago. I wore a pink cardigan to work, and when I got home, I was shocked. There was so much pink lint in my hair, and the white ones are usually not too noticeable, but the pink was kind of like, okay, like, Ngozi, your hair was looking a little bit dirty, and I would just every so often I'd have to like go through and like, you know, pick it out and stuff. Not the biggest deal, but just something to be aware of. The third con is that some of the locks can unravel, and my stylist, she told me up front, you know, try to keep it in for like no more than 6 weeks, and try as much as possible not to wash it. When I first got them installed, they were on the stiffer end, and what I did was dip it in some hot water so to loosen up the ends and kind of like soften it so I can manipulate it some more. So I did that, and it was fine. I did have, I think, like 1 or 2 that unraveled, and I just kind of twisted it back up and burnt the ends myself. They can unravel. Like, here's an example of one. This is a Kanekalon end. Here's the Marley end. You can wrap it around and then burn the end, and then you have it. So the ends are they're well done, they're well like sealed, but you can get a few that can unravel, and hopefully, you know, you can figure out how to just put it back yourself. If not, there are tons of tutorials here on YouTube, and that's why I didn't want to do a tutorial, because there are so many already. So you can just watch one of them and see how they kind of like burn it back. If you want, I can leave a couple of links below on really good tutorials that I was going to use when I thought I was going to install it myself. So in the 6 weeks that I had the hair, I had to wash it once, and that was just because the dandruff was getting a little bit too out of control for my liking. So I did wash it once, and it was very heavy. What I would recommend when you have it in the shower and your hair is like wet, rest your hair as much as possible on your shoulders, and so that weight is just not like pulling on your hair. And I also did like a small top bun with the edges, so those ones wouldn't be weighted down as well. I would just really focus on getting the scalp clean. Don't worry too much about conditioners. It's just really to get the dandruff and the dirt off. As for kind of like day-to-day cleansing, what I made was a scalp spirit. And I don't know if they sell like spirits here in the US, maybe they do, but I mean, back in Nigeria you can buy like a spirit to cleanse your hair, and it's pretty much like an alcohol-based product, but I made my own. You can see it's a little bit bubbly. I put 3 ounces of witch hazel, 3 ounces of 70% isopropyl alcohol, regular old alcohol, and then I topped the rest up with water. I thought it was pretty good at cleaning my hair. Because of the alcohol, it made like my scalp a bit more dry, which maybe contributed to some of the dandruff, but I was really good about putting the oils on afterwards. So what I would do is take my spirit and I would just spray it onto a cotton pad, like really wet it up, and just gently go in between my hair and rub it around gently, not too hard to break the hairs, but just to like really get up a lot of the dirt. So I would do that all around my head every couple of days. I didn't do too much today, but I mean, you can see it's a bit brown, and that's what I would use to kind of like clean my scalp all the other times when I needed to refresh my scalp. After cleaning with my scalp spirit, I would then go in and use some Sulfur Aid braid spray to help control with the dandruff, and then also I would use some oil to help moisturize my hair and my scalp, and this was the Shea Moisture Argan Oil. And then when I really wanted some like tingly, like pepperminty type oil, I would use my Udioma Delicately Smooth Restorative Scalp Elixir. And this stuff, I think I showed it in my products. It's like, it's pepperminty, it's tea tree oily, and it looks like that. So those are the 4 products that I use to maintain my hair. And it was really simple. How did I sleep with this hair? So the first like week was the hardest because it was, you know, it was rather tight, and one thing I learned is that I didn't want to like actually like lay on it and then it would like pull, you know, it'd be pulling on my hair. So I found the best way to sleep with this hair after it stopped being sore was to put it totally up and like pineapple the hair. This is my sleeping scarf. To go to sleep, what I would do is, I was always very careful with the top half, because again, those were where my edges were, and I didn't want those like falling out. So I would usually do like some sort of just like a messy whatever on top, like nothing fancy, okay? And then the back, I would just crisscross the locks and kind of put them up. Take another section, crisscross them, put it up. Take another section, crisscross, put it up. I would take my triangular scarf, get it like that. Okay, so it's like this now, and then I would tie it. And this is how I would go to sleep. So it was nice because it kept the hair off my back, and it wouldn't be like tugging if I was sleeping on it. Like if the hair was long and you were sleeping on it, it would be like pulling. And you know, that was rather annoying. So this was great because it was just totally off my head and comfortable. And this is also how I took a shower. I didn't have a shower cup that was big enough, so I just literally just left it like this. So let me show you 3 of my top styles that I would do while wearing these Faux Locs. So what I recommend you girls have are some jumbo headbands or scrunchies. You can find them at any drugstore, Walmart. I'm sure you probably have tons in your stock already. So the first style I'll just quickly show you how I achieved that style. And anytime I do any style, again, just any place I felt tension, especially on my edges, but anywhere really for that matter, I would just go in and just loosen that out. This is style number 1. This one, I really like this one. It's a little on the heavier side, and this is why I didn't do it too often, but I think it's like my favorite. It's just really cute, really like 90s glam. The third style I would do is a top bun. And my last everyday style for work . And this is my go-to work style. So that's it for today's video, ladies. Let me know if you have any questions regarding the style, how I maintain. I'm gonna go and start taking out these locks. I will show you, let me show you how I at least plan to do one of them. So I'm just gonna take a pair of scissors, cut the end. There you go. This is the first part that came off. All right, and let's get the second. Let's take off this. My hair is not far from the end. The lightest brown there, that's my hair. And this is the end of the hair. So this is why, especially, unless I'm doing my edges, I will always be cutting from the end because, you know, a little bit further up is like, this is my hair there. And this is all me. So I'm about to go do that, and hopefully I can get this taken out and back into my wigs for tomorrow. So bye girls. Hey guys, so I'm quickly back. I didn't know I was gonna come back and film, but I still have some daylight, and I was like, I'm gonna come back and just show you guys my hair. So I finished taking everything out. It took me a little, just about 2 hours. I think maybe like 2 hours and 10 minutes to take everything out, and it went pretty quickly. So let me just add another pro that taking out this hair is a lot quicker, I think, than taking out braids. Oh, and excuse the oiliness that is my face. It's been like 8 hours since I did this makeup, and I have oily skin. So it's getting splotchy. I have not patted down. I've just been at home, so I'm about to nourish my hair tonight and wash my scalp clean and go back into a wig, which I'm so excited for. So hope you guys love this little quick sneak peek. Hair still here. It feels so much lighter. I feel like I have like no hair. Yeah, but I'll be back soon with another video.